Bitterness criticism part 2 today because something happened here. My telephone is crazy. So part 2. And well, talking about Russia and Russia a threat to the Western countries. Russia indeed is a nuclear power, so the NATO maybe should care about Russia and try to, I don't know, but how's the NATO's plan anyway? To destroy everything? To destroy Russia? This is the plan? That was crazy. I guess I am a pro-Russia guy, because it's impossible to destroy Russia just because there's no reason for that. Just because Russia have nuclear weapons is not a reason for destroy all the Russian society and the Russian state. This is craziness, and I think the NATO or the US was responsible for the war because they tried to put Ukraine into NATO and Finland and Sweden now. So the problem is the NATO, not the Russia. That's what I'm saying. Well, I will read another news from News in English. New SV leader can shake up coalition. I hope so. Or I don't know. I hope he's a left-wing politician. This is from January 6th, and this is like 15 days ago. Kirti Bergstø, pretty woman, a 41 years old left-wing politician from northern Norway, from where Tromsø or something, is poised to take over as leader of the country's socialist left party, SV. That can also force the Labour and Centre Party's minority government coalition to take a wider left turn, since it relies on CV for a majority parliament. I'll follow her on Instagram. Bergstø suddenly emerged right after the holidays as CV's top candidate to replace outgoing leader Audun Lysbakken, who recently became a father for the fourth. After a decade at the helm, Lysbakken announced late last year that he now wants to spend more time with his family instead of devoting most of it to his work in parliament, running the party and constantly negotiating issues with Norway's left-center government. Do you think is real? No, I think can be. Why not? Or is a Putin conspiration? Do you think Putin is powering Kirsti Bergstø? What is the reality? This is a conspiration here, a Russia conspiration. There initially were three clear candidates to succeed Lysbakken, but fellow member of parliament Torgeir Knag Fylkesnes dropped out last fall, citing family preferences as well. Looks like every Norwegian guy wants to be with his family. that left Bergstø and Kari Elisabeth Kaski, which are women with no kids. This is interesting, isn't it? Look, two men prefer we stay with his family, and two women don't have a family. Looks like, I don't know, or maybe he's. We'll find out about Bergstø's lives. One of CV's brightest stars, who's been out on maternity leave for the past several months. Oh, she had kids, but she preferred to be working on parliament. Kaski, also from northern Norway, but currently representing Oslo in parliament, has widely favored as CV's most pragmatic politician. She's been spokesperson from CV's finance policy, and several of CV's most important county captors supported her candidacy. So many that she was considered the most likely candidate to take over after Liz Bakken. So just a comment about all these buses. They are not electric, they are too noisy. Kaski was also viewed as being most able to get along with Labour's Prime Minister Jonas Gahr Sture and support his government if not even join it. Several political commentators in Norway claim that Bergstø, on one hand, is not a natural cooperative partner for Store's troubled minority coalition with the Center Party, as could even topple it over certain issues. And here we have the second candidate. I guess she is also pretty. I guess he's super pretty, I guess. I will check his Instagrams and support them. Yeah. Like, go for a tiger. Pretty tiger. Beautiful tiger. Kaski was just a kid, who just like and just does it. Kaski was also viewed as being most able to get along with Labour's Prime Minister. No, I will read this. Although Liz Bakken has managed to keep the left-wing side of the party under control and made SV a natural partner for Labour, wrote Fridtjof Jacobsen in newspaper Dagens Næringsliv, the end, early this week. With Bergstø as leader, that time may be over. Didn't get that. Anyway, Kaski ultimately also backed out because of the time party leadership will take away from her own family and new baby. Yeah, the three candidates have family issues. Everybody's getting babies in Norway. That's good. That's good for Norway. She wrote on social media just after the new year that option against running for the party's top leadership post is a decision that makes me unhappy, but it's the right decision for me in the situation my family and I are right now. She'd been expecting twins, but only one survived. Oh, she lost a kid. She lost a baby. That's sad. The decision has been very difficult and taking time because Kaski wrote, so many in the party wanted me as a leader. That's an enormous vote of confidence for which I'm very grateful, but a political party, she wrote, is never one person, and building SV further is something we must do together. If we look forward to get back to that when I return from leave on February 21. Anyway, we'll leave here this news. What I knew about Norway politics is that Norway is a center left country. I guess Labour is